Hey everyone, welcome back to Insane Job Jams. Today's story comes straight from the depths of the ocean. Imagine being a diver, going about your normal day underwater, and then suddenly you lock eyes with something no human has ever seen before. That's exactly what happened to Scott, a professional diver off the coast of Australia. It was an ordinary morning, but the kind that makes you grateful to be alive. The sun was blazing over the turquoise waters, the salt air crisp, and seabirds circled lazily overhead. Scott checked his gear carefully, oxygen tanks full, regulator secure, fins tight, because he knew the ocean could be as unforgiving as it was beautiful. When he finally rolled off the side of his boat, the sea welcomed him with a cool embrace. As he sank beneath the surface, the chaos of the world above was replaced by silence and serenity. The only sounds were the rhythmic hiss of his regulator and the distant clicking of shrimp hidden in the reef. The deeper he went, the darker and more mysterious the ocean became. Sunbeams filtered down in golden shafts, illuminating a kaleidoscope of life. Schools of neon-colored fish darted like arrows, coral stretched like an alien city, and a pair of stingrays glided effortlessly just beneath him. Scott had done hundreds of dives, but he always felt humbled by the sheer scale of the ocean. Down there, humans were just guests. Then, out of the shadows, something stirred. At first it looked like a cloud passing through the water, a massive shape moving just beyond visibility. Scott's first instinct was that it had to be a whale, maybe a humpback. But when it turned, his stomach dropped. This was no whale. The creature glided into the light, and Scott's eyes widened in disbelief. It was enormous, at least 20 feet long, with a sleek body that shimmered like liquid metal. Its scales caught the sunlight in strange shifting colors, silver, blue, almost like molten steel flowing across its skin. Its fins were long and flowing, almost wing-like, and its eyes, those eyes glowed faintly, intelligent and curious, fixed directly on him. Scott froze. His instincts told him to back away, but his mind screamed that this was a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. He'd studied marine biology, read every book on ocean life he could get his hands on, and nothing, absolutely nothing, matched what he was seeing. Could this be a new species? Something no one had ever recorded? But then the crushing realization hit him. His camera was still on the boat. Scott's pulse hammered as he made a choice. He kicked upward, breaking the surface in a spray of salt water. Gasping, he scrambled back onto the boat, tore off his mask, and grabbed his underwater camera with trembling hands. Every second counted. With a deep breath, he dove back into the water, bubbles exploding around him as he plunged toward the depths. But when he looked ahead, his heart sank. The mysterious fish was already retreating, its massive silhouette fading into the endless blue. Determined, Scott kicked harder, arms slicing through the water as he chased after it. His muscles screamed, his lungs burned, and his oxygen gauge ticked lower with each passing moment. He pushed himself to the limit, but the creature moved effortlessly, like it belonged to another world. For a brief, electrifying moment, he thought he might catch up. He could see the shimmer of its tail, almost close enough to touch. He raised his camera, finger ready on the shutter. But then reality caught up. His oxygen tank was nearly empty, the needle dipping dangerously low. Every diver knew the rule: no photograph, no discovery was worth your life. Scott slowed, chest aching, watching helplessly as the creature drifted farther and farther away. It didn't dart or panic. It simply swam with calm, steady power, as if it had decided it wasn't meant to be caught. Within moments, the ocean swallowed it whole, leaving only silence and the steady beat of Scott's heart. He hovered there, suspended in the water, torn between awe and heartbreak. Then, with a heavy heart, he turned back toward the surface, each kick bringing him closer to safety and further from the most extraordinary thing he had ever witnessed. Breaking through the waves, Scott gulped in the salty air, ripping off his mask and collapsing onto the deck of his boat. He lay there for a long time, staring at the sky, exhausted and overwhelmed. In all his years of diving, through coral reefs, underwater caves, and open seas, Scott had never seen anything like that creature, and he never would again. Despite dozens of return dives, countless hours scanning the same waters, the fish remained a mystery. Sometimes he wondered if he had imagined it, some trick of light and fatigue. But deep down, Scott knew it was real. He had looked into its eyes. And in that brief, impossible encounter, he realized something powerful. The ocean still holds secrets, far beyond human understanding. It was a once-in-a-lifetime sighting, a story he could tell but never prove. A haunting reminder that not everything incredible can be captured on camera. And maybe, that's exactly the way it's meant to be. And that's Scott's incredible story from beneath the waves. What do you think he saw? Was it a new species waiting to be discovered? Or just one of the ocean's hidden phantoms? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping job stories right here on Insane Job Jams.